Hi, this is Mike Silver from M Silver Company, and we're coming into Amesbury Orthodontics, a job we just finished the design, construction, and management of in Amesbury, Mass. You can see this is the waiting room. It's a beautiful office. We have this area set up on the wall for kids to do homework and things like that. As you come around the corner here, you can see into the workroom. We'll be there in a minute. This is the front desk. It's a tile front with solid surface counters. Here's the sign. Right off of the waiting room here is the bathroom. The flooring is all a nice thick vinyl plank. All handicap accessible. Solid surface counters with an undermount sink. If we come back out, at the front desk, reception office. Notice the carpeting is all industrial grade, 18 by 18 squares. And here's the financial office. All of the cabinets are custom designed and made. They're made by Valiant Industries, a company we do a lot of work with. This is the ortho bay. And what we've done is, it's all open. So all of the chairs are together. So all the kids kind of get to sit together when they're having their braces done. All of the lighting throughout the space is these recessed lights here, these recessed lights. And they're very white, very bright, 5,000 Kelvin. The reason for that is so your teeth will look the same in those lights as they would outside. Here's more of the cabinet work that we did with Valiant. And this window here and this door is just a nice little office where the doctor can have meetings with the clients and go over their options. Some nice little displays on these cabinets here. Carried the same flooring throughout the space. Right here, this is a two-way mirror, and it works quite well. And that's the private ortho room. Now we can come back down as we leave the ortho bay and come around the corner. And this is more of a real work area here too. This is the sterilization center. And again, we did all the design and of the cabinets. We did all of the construction management here. Basically, we built, designed, and planned everything. So on the left, that's a sonic cleaner. Then we have the sink for washing. Everything gets cleaner as it goes to the right. There's where you can throw if you have to. There's a trash bin underneath this cabinet. And then here we have the autoclave, sterilizer, Statum unit. And then to the right, all these drawers and all these cabinets are set up to take all of the clean instruments. So see all the shelves inside here. As we come back a little further, we get into the x-ray room. It's really not further, and this is really high quality, high tech x-ray equipment, very low emissions. Here's the other side of the room. And the way this works is the x-ray machine is wired to its own computer in this room. This Apple here. And that is wired to the computer system in the rest of the office. So if you take an x-ray in here, you can actually see it. I don't know if we can get a good video of this from here, but the computer's in the ortho bay. And the next room we're going to come to is the lab. And again, all full cabinets everywhere. We've piped in all of our air, so just wherever you're working you can have air. By the etch machine, you have air. And then on the left side of the lab, this is where all your plaster work will be. So anything that has to be ground out comes here, goes in the sink over here, and then we have our plaster trap underneath here. As we leave this room, we will come into the lunchroom. This is more of a private, well, everything back here is kind of a private area, but this is where they can have their lunch. There will be a refrigerator going in on the left of these cabinets. Small amount of furniture, as you see. Little TV. It's sort of an employee lounge. Eventually, when business picks up, there should be a dozen or so people here. This bathroom is the employee bathroom and utility room area. It's still quite nice. Plenty of room. Doesn't have to meet handicap code, but you can see we use grab bars here anyway, and a handicap accessible sink. Here we have a mop sink in the floor. I don't know if you can see it because we match the color, but around the mop sink is plastic laminate that matches the color of the wall. And then behind here is the actual mechanical room for this space. So here we have, on the left is the compressor, and on the wall behind it are our fresh air feeds, our suction lines, and our dirty air exhaust. Here's our water heater up on this shelf. We have a little cubby here for all of the brooms and things. All of the walls in this room are doubled with sound deadening insulation. That way the noise of these machines doesn't get out. Right here is the suction machine. It's a really nice one, Mojave. And what it does is it sucks back all of the the basic suction when you're working on someone's teeth, and then it washes itself out at the end of the day with fresh water and goes right out the drain. So it's pretty self-cleaning and works really good. One thing in this space, it has an exhaust fan on the ceiling. These machines tend to get a little bit hot, so we've set the exhaust for 73 degrees. That way if it gets above that, it cools the room, sucks air into the room from outside. And then one thing we did here that's pretty cool is, so here in sterilization you have your trash bin, and underneath this cabinet, you have a trash can and a little toe kick put right on the door. Now this is the doctor's actual office, which is really, this is where all of his busy work goes on, right? But you can see that if he's working in his office, this is that two-way mirror. From the other side, all you see is a mirror. From this side, he can see everything that's going on and just keep a good handle on what's happening within his office. And on the other side of this, if you get up from the ortho bay and you want to see how your braces look, you just walk right over to the same window, which is actually a mirror. And kind of heavy set guy in the mirror right now, but we're working on that too.